Hi, welcome to Sacred Space Online. I'm Melody White. This is part of our creative mini sequences, and this mini sequences is focusing on crossover patterns and specifically using eagle. So eagle, we cross over the midline, and so we're bringing right and left side to cross over and right and left side to cross over. In the brain, it's helping to open up the communication with right and left side of the brain and of the body. So this helps tie up energetically part of the crossweave fabric that makes us up. So I've seen for a couple years these patterns play out, and I want to show you these involve eagle. And so the first one is very simple. What I found that this happens most effective. You can do this anywhere after you've properly opened the body up. But I've seen this happen a lot towards the end of classes where there might have been some back extension and you're seeking to do some tie up again because you've expanded. But I have done a series that's at the opening of class too. So we're going to go through different mini sequences using this eagle series, using eagle, that crossover. All right, so I'll show you so this would be, after you've done some stuff and you're ready to move into the sequence. So it would start, so you could have done a vinyasa flow and dropped down to the knees, or you could have rolled over and be facing the other way and starting another series here, but I'm just showing you the sequence itself, and it can go in multiple places. You would have to have had the body opened up to be able to move into hamstrings and open hip for the eagle to half moon. Okay, so if I say I was in down dog and I dropped down to the knees and I'm in tabletop, I'm going to start the first crossover with thread the needle. So I'll inhale, left arm out to the side, exhale, left shoulder onto the ground, right hand forward, right hip back. So I'm crossing the midline in this twist. Thread the needle. And then once I release this, right hand under the shoulder, left hand under the shoulder, and then I'm going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, and push back to down dog. Lift the toes, lower the heels, walk the hands back towards the feet. I'm going to forward fold at the back of my mat. Halfway lift and fold, and then heart pulls forward, left knee bends, left hand down, inhale, right hand to sky for a twist. Exhale, right hand comes down, halfway lift and fold. Inhale, rise, fingertips reach, big sigh, hands to heart. So I'm energetically turning the heart to the right, and I'm crossing over the midline with that twist. So thread the needle look like this, and then I had the twist that looked like this. And so now I'm going to stand on that left leg and move into eagle to half moon. So my arms come out, I cross over right elbow under left, right knee on top of the left. Maybe stay lifted or fold your eagle. It's up to you, but 4 or 5 breaths here. And then when you come out, you lift up, and then left hand goes down, right hand comes up, and you move into that half moon. And then gently release, close it off, grounded airplane, forward fold, halfway lift and fold. Now, I could just rise up right here and do something there. This is one that I like. This is just another option. Heart forward and fold. And then I can turn the feet out and come down to Hindi squat. Now, I could let that be a closing factor or not, but if I wanted to right here, I could continue that openness to the right. I could bring the left hand down, the right hand up. I could go for a bind around the left knee in Hindi squat. I could release that, hands to the floor, chin to the chest, and then you want to breathe into the low back. This is a removable piece if you didn't want it. And then hips lift, toes turn forward, heart pulls forward and fold. Inhale, rise up, fingertips reach, big sigh, hands to heart. And then you may want a spacer here, so because everything's been opening to the right. Your spacer can come in different forms. We'll do mountain for our spacer, so we'll inhale, reach up, exhale, come out to mountain, and then maybe shrug the shoulders 3 or 4 times, and then mountain pose, hold 5 or 6 breaths. And of course, I'm not holding these, but we reach up, hands to heart, lift it up, come down, halfway lift, fold, bend the knees, walk the hands forward, sit down, and drop it back to child. And then if you need another piece, you can sit up on the heels. Lift up, big sigh. Come down to heart center. Inhale here, exhale, pounce, lion. I love that when you'll see that in a lot. And then we round for cat. And that really just that cat kind of finalizes the release of that right side energy, of the opening to the right. And I'm in the perfect place to start the next part of the sequence. So over to the other side. I'd inhale, right arm up, exhale, right shoulder down, left hand forward, left hip back. 5, 6 breaths, and then I come out. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips, walk back to down dog, halfway lift, fold. So I'm just repeating all that on the other side. The twist is to the left. Release, halfway lift, fold, and then inhale, rise up, big sigh, hands to heart. So everything's opening to the left, and I'm crossing over the midline this way. Thread the needle and the twist, and now left arm under right, and I'm going to stand up on that left leg, and then I come into that eagle. You would hold or stay lifted or fold, and then you release, and you're going to open the heart up to the left. When you close off that half moon, and these you'd hold longer, halfway lift, fold. And then if you did that Hindi squat, come down. And again, you can just do Hindi squat, or you can add that twist with that option for binding. Release, hands come down. Couple of breaths into the low back. Then hips lift up, toes turn forward, heart pulls forward and fold. And you can rise up and take that same spacer. Come out to mountain, shoulder shrugs. And you would do these at equal numbers. If you did 3 shoulder shrugs, 3 shoulder shrugs. 5 breaths, mountain, whatever it might be. And then we close off, hands to heart, lift up, bow, halfway lift, fold, walk the hands forward, drop the knees down, push back to child, or come up to Vajrasana. Do that lion and round. And this leaves me, I can do anything I want from here. I can move into a twist series. That could be the end of the class. I could shift over to the feet, come onto the back, and move into some spinal recline twists. So this is just a short crossover series using eagle. So you'll see some others where we're using this eagle. Eagle's just this beautiful pose that helps connect the right and left side of us. Thank you so much for joining us. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.